my name is Priscilla Elizabeth Zuniga. I'm 24 years old. I am a first-year medical student at the Latin American School of Medicine in Havana, Cuba. I am a first-generation American born in Gardena, California. I have a diverse Latin American background. I'm half Costa Rican, a quarter Guatemalan, and a quarter Nicaraguense. I grew up in the low-income community of Southgate, California, and attended Southgate High School. I was motivated to go to college to have the opportunity to have a better life, something my parents never had. I was the first in my family to graduate from high school and attend a university. At the University of California, Davis, my major was exercise biology and a minor in Chicano studies. I created the Special Transitional Enrichment Program, STEP, at UC Davis for my success in college. As a first-generation Latina college student, it was really difficult for me to get a hold and understand how college classes worked. It was, just figuring out how to study, how to properly study, finding resources was really hard for me, and not knowing, especially moving far away from home, it was really hard for me. But STEP provided me with a lot of support. They were a network. They understood where I was coming from, and they understood my background. They provided me with one-on-one tutoring for math and for biology and organic chemistry. They also allowed me to attend workshops such as study skills and also time management. If it wasn't for STEP, I would have struggled much more in my academics at UC Davis. STEP, this program really did help me see my true potential as a student. I first discovered my passion for medicine volunteering at Clínica Tepati, a student-run clinic at UC Davis, and through family hardship. I had no idea how to become a doctor. I didn't know what classes to take. I didn't even know the amount of time and dedication it was going to take to actually become a physician. But what I really did worry about was, my family, my mom, especially my stepfather, that didn't have health insurance because they couldn't afford to have health insurance and support 5 kids at the same time. And that's when I realized that as a physician, I could do so much more to help people like my mom, especially in my community like Southgate, and come back and help and provide care to people that don't have insurance. While at Clínica Tepati, I remember translating for a patient named Maria. The physician had just stepped out, and Maria looked over to me and began to cry. At first, I was really confused with why she was crying. I thought she was crying because they had recently amputated her right toe because of her diabetes. But then Maria began to tell me that her brother was abducted and murdered in Mexico because her family was not able to collect the full amount of funds. She then thanked me for listening to her. I realized the importance of establishing a good relationship between a patient and a physician. After this experience with Maria, I was really motivated and inspired to continue my pursuit of becoming a physician. I want to be a doctor that can help people like Maria and people like my mom. I want to be the physician that can break down barriers such as cultural, linguistic, and financial. The two most influential mentors I had during my undergrad and through my path to medical school were Dr. Lara Galdina and Dr. Karina Melgar. I actually met them through UC Davis at Clínica Tepati, volunteering there my last 3 years. They were a tremendous help throughout my last 3 years at Davis. We would meet periodically. They made sure that I was doing okay in classes, and just making sure that I was up to par during the quarter, and just to make sure that I was doing okay, especially that I was living away from home. Just make sure that I didn't have any personal issues distracting me from school. Not only did they meet with me periodically, but they also held me accountable for the responsibilities that I had, such as at Clínica Tepati, and also they made sure that I was studying, that I was seeking, tutoring if I needed it, and also that I was going to office hours and getting questions answered. They were a tremendous guide for me at UC Davis, and role models, because not only were they Latina, future physicians, but they really cared about me and my success and me becoming a future physician. I'm so blessed to be a part of such an amazing family. They have encouraged me and supported me throughout my years at UC Davis, and they continue to inspire me to become a great physician. I would like to thank Alliance of Mentorship and all my mentors for allowing me to share my story.